Well, the NFL has been making headlines recently, and it has nothing to do about the upcoming Super Bowl. Listen to former NFL player Antoine Randall L., who was on our show yesterday. Roll tape.
I don't regret playing the game in any way, but if I had an opportunity to go back and do it again, I think I would have chose the less violent sport, if you will, in terms of playing baseball.
And this, NFL legend Kenny Stabler, known as the Snake, had been diagnosed with the degenerative brain disease CTE after his death. Well, joining me now to talk about this is New Orleans Saints tight end Benjamin Watson. He's the author of the new book, Under Our Skin. Also, his wife Kirsten joins us as well. Thank you both for being here. Benjamin, what do you make of this? How concerned are you as a player in the NFL, the damage that's being done to your brain?
Well, it's a risk that we all take no matter what profession that we're involved in. One of the good things about the Harvard study, with the medical study, is all these things are starting to come out. So as a player, as a current player, it allows me the opportunity to think proactively, think about ways that I can recover, think about down the line, maybe some of the issues that I'll have, and I can find ways and find people to help me do that. I mean, one of the things with the brain is it's very resilient, and there's a lot that we just don't know about CTE, but all the information is good, and honestly, as a player, yes, you do think about those things.
Kirsten, how concerned are you for your husband when you see him getting beaten up every weekend?
Well, very concerned. Obviously, just to be someone that I love, to be out there and have a possibility of being injured. However, I think the great thing about our relationship, our marriage, is that I trust him as a leader of our family, that he knows what he's doing with his body, and that he's always thinking about not only me but our kids and wanting to have a great life after football. So I trust him with that decision, and I just trust that the Lord's watching over him.
Well, Benjamin, this is getting so much attention right now, but what can the NFL do? You wear the helmets. Yeah. It's a violent game. I mean, other than changing the rules or the equipment, I mean, this is a reality.
Yes. The allure of football for fans, actually for players, is the violence. I mean, that's what football is. It is legalized violence. It's a tough sport. It's a sport that is based upon contact and hitting people. And so the NFL has taken great strides. The NFLPA as well has taken great strides on teaching young players the proper ways to tackle, ways to use their head, not use their head. There are more rules now. There are ways that when players are injured, there is a greater concern for their well-being. When it's a brain injury, those things are taken seriously. Even in the time that I've been in the league, there's been an increased awareness to that. And so those are some of the things. But at the end of it, football is a game that is based on violence, and that's what draws people to it.
Very quickly, guys, I got 30 seconds. Do you have kids?
Yes, we have 5.
You have 5 kids. I'm sure
yes.
You have some boys in there. Do you have any problem letting them play football at a young age?
Well, I get you looking at me. I think it's just going to be natural. They're going to want to follow in their dad's footsteps. And so I think what we can do as parents is to make sure we're making informed decisions, making sure they know the correct way to play, making sure coaches are enforcing that, and just allow them to follow their dreams as well.
I never want to push them to play because I played, but you know what? If they want to play,
Ben and Kirsten, we're out of time. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for joining us.